Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a young girl named Liora. The village was small, with houses made of stone and wood, and the people there lived simple lives. They worked the land, tended to their animals, and shared stories by the fire at night. But there was one thing about the village that was unusual. No one knew their true name. From the moment a child was born, they were given a simple name by their parents, like Liora or Arlo or Mira. But the elders of the village always whispered that these were not their real names. Their true names, they said, were hidden deep within the world, written in the language of the wind, the trees, and the stars. And they warned the children, "You must never seek your true name, for knowing it will change everything." Liora, however, was curious. She loved to wander the hills and listen to the rustling leaves, wondering if they were whispering secrets. One evening, as she sat beneath her favorite oak tree, she heard a voice, soft and ancient, calling her. Not Liora, but something else. A word she had never heard before. It sent a shiver down her spine. That night, she asked her grandmother about the voice. The old woman's face grew pale. "You must not listen," she said. "Our names are not meant for us to know. They belong to the world, not to us." But Liora could not forget the sound of that strange, beautiful word. Days passed, and the voice grew louder. It spoke in the breeze, in the babbling of the creek, even in the crackling of the fire. Liora tried to ignore it, but she could not. One morning, she decided she would find the source of the voice. She packed a small bag with bread and a flask of water, and set off toward the forbidden woods at the edge of the village. The woods were dark, the trees standing like silent guardians. The deeper she walked, the stronger the voice became, until finally she reached a clearing where a single silver tree stood. Its leaves shimmered like moonlight, and as Liora stepped closer, the voice spoke clearly for the first time. It spoke her true name. The moment she heard it, the world changed. The colors of the forest grew brighter, the sounds sharper. She could understand the murmurs of the river, the whispers of the wind. She realized then that knowing her name had connected her to everything around her in a way she had never imagined. But when she returned to the village, something was wrong. The people looked at her with fear. The elders gathered, their faces grim. "You have done what was forbidden," they said. "Now you must leave." Leora's heart ached, but she understood. She was no longer just a girl from the village. She was part of something bigger. With one last look at her home, she turned and walked into the unknown, guided by the voice that had called her. And as she journeyed, she learned the truth. Names were never meant to be hidden from those who were brave enough to listen. For those who dared to seek them, the world would always answer. The end.